Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super easy little gnome to share with you. Little patriotic stars, got little sunglasses, got little bandanas. These would be super cute on a wreath. They'd be cute on a garland. The possibilities are endless. So if you want to know how to make these little guys, stick around. I'll show you how. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Start with, you're going to cut your pattern out. It's in the description below, and I'm just using red and white pillow ticking to cut this out. And go ahead and line your fabric up. If you're using stripes, you need to go sideways, diagonal, however you want to, but I'm going sideways on this. I'm just going to line my fabric up with my pattern, and I'm just going to cut it out. Now, if you don't see the description below with the pattern in it, you can always download my patterns on my website at pattyjgood.com. And then I'm going to start with pinking shears to cut this out, and I'm going about 1/4 of an inch away from the edge of that pattern to cut this out. If you're sewing this, you want to go ahead and cut it out like this as well so that you do have a seam allowance. And the pinking shears really help to keep the fabric from fraying because we are not going to turn this right side out. Next, to hang the little guy, I'm going to go ahead and take some ribbon. And I'm going to use this as the hanger. Now the pointy part of the pattern is the part that's the head. And then just go ahead and glue your ribbon together, and we're going to glue it into the top part of the pointy part of the star. So put a little bit of glue on the back part, and then go ahead and put it in, and you can put a little bit of glue on the top part. Just make sure that you're going close to the edge because we are going to fill this with stuffing. Okay, next we're going to start gluing it, and we're just going to glue right towards the very edge, and we're going to go around the two arms and start gluing this together. Just do this in steps so that your glue doesn't dry while you're going. And just make sure you get it flattened out. Now I'm going to show you here in a minute a little trick that I use with the iron. So go ahead and get all the way down to the bottom part of the arms, and then we're going to start stuffing it. It makes it a little bit easier instead of trying to stuff the entire thing at one time. So we're going to stuff this. I'm just going to take an iron and go over my seams, and what this does, it just makes sure that all the glue does melt evenly onto your ornament. That's dry. We're going to go ahead and start stuffing it, and I'm going to start in the head cavity first, but you want to try to fill it as full as you can. And since you got your glue all ironed and everything like that, you shouldn't have anything open up on you. So go ahead and push all that stuffing up into that head cavity, and then go ahead and do your arms as well. And using pliers really does help you get it into the points of those areas. And I'm stuffing mine pretty full. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and glue one of the points on the bottom part, just one of them. Go ahead and glue all the way around that one. And then we're going to stuff that cavity before we finish out the other one. But put plenty of glue and try to get as close to the edge as you can, and then go ahead and try to smooth it out. Go ahead and fill that cavity up full, and then we're going to glue the other leg here in a minute. And you might want to put a little bit more in your body at this point too. Just kind of fill it out and see how it feels. But make sure you are getting down into those points. And then go ahead and glue around the leg area on this side, leaving the very center part open about 1/2 of an inch. Just go up and through the center there and go ahead and stuff that leg full too. So you can see I used quite a bit of stuffing in this one. Just go ahead and glue up the bottom. Okay, next I'm just going to take a little sanding pad, and I'm going to rough up the edges just a little bit. This will get any extra string off of there that's on there, and just kind of frays it up a little bit, kind of distresses it a bit. Next, for the beard, we're going to cut a piece of faux fur that measures 2 inches by 2 inches. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut my little square out right here, and then I'll just cut around the edges of it. And you're cutting behind the fur, not through the fur. And then just kind of U-shape the bottom a little bit. Come down halfway down the side, make a U shape, and then go back up the other side. about halfway, and then go ahead and clean off the excess. If you have faux fur that has a fold in it like this, just take your blow dryer and just start blow drying it straight downwards. And then flip it over to the back and get the back as well, and you will get that wrinkle right out of that. Next to attach the beard, we're just going to come right up to the top part of where the arms go across, and we're going to glue this right to this. Next, I'm going to take a 21-inch bandana, and I'm just going to cut 1/4 of it. Next, I'm going to fold it over into a triangle shape, and I'm just going to make sure that I have a perfect square because this hung over just a little bit too much. Just kind of even it out a little bit. And next, we're going to go ahead and fold it over, and with the two raw edges together, we're just going to glue down this side. Now, this is inside out right now, so you want to make sure that the brighter of the colors are on the inside right here. And then we're going to turn this right side out. This will just give us a nice finished edge on our bandana. And then I'm going to use a pair of pliers just to kind of push that pointy edge out. Next, I'm going to iron this, and if you don't want to pull out your iron, you can always use a hot iron. This is just a flat iron, and it works great for ironing. And I'm just getting all my wrinkles pulled out of here. Okay, next I'm just going to roll my bandana up until I have about maybe 2 inches left over on the bottom part. And I'm going to glue this to the back of my little ornament. Just right up at the top edge. And then let that dry for a minute. And then go ahead and turn it over, kind of fix your beard. And then we're going to just go ahead and overlap this and tie it into a knot. Just go over the top part of edge of your beard and then go ahead and tie it into a knot. Okay, next you're going to start gluing the top part of that bandana down. So start in the corner. We're going to go ahead and glue the corners down first, or the corner down first, and then we're going to go across the beard and glue it to the beard. Just kind of straighten it up really good before you get going. Go ahead and glue the side right there, and then we're going to go around the top edge of the beard and glue the top edge of that bandana to the beard. You want to leave room for your nose, so don't glue the whole thing down yet. Just the top edge of the bandana to the top edge of that beard. And then we're going to glue the two sides down as well. So kind of move your beard out of the way. We're going to go ahead and glue this part down. And then we're going to glue the other part over the top of it. Attach the nose. I'm just taking a 15mm half bead. And I'm just going to stick it right in the center of the beard up underneath that bandana. And then I'm going to glue the top edge of that bandana to the top edge of that nose. I'm just going to take a little 1/2-inch star and I'm going to paint it red. And you're going to paint the sides as well. You don't have to paint the back, but just make sure the sides are painted as well. Next, I'm just going to glue this right to the top edge of that bandana where those overlapped. Next, I'm just going to add a pair of glasses. These are 3 inches or they're 8 centimeters also. And I'm just going to put it right over the top and fold them over in the back. Now, I got these on AliExpress. You can wait a couple weeks. They're only 93 cents. But if you want a pair right now, I'll give you a link on Amazon. But they're going to be $3.50 a piece. All right, look how cute that is. Make plenty of them. Okay, I think these guys turned out super cute. These would be really nice in a wreath. They would be super cute on a garland. If you like these kind of videos, be sure and give me a like. And be sure and subscribe so that you're notified when I have a new video upload. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And if nobody's told you today, you're awesome.